Hello and welcome to this Dawn Busters Taste Challenge. Still dark outside, but daylight is quickly approaching here on October 2nd, 2018. And we are looking at Rich and Rare. Rich and Rare, the 19th best-selling whiskey in the United States. You might say 19, that's not very high. It is high. Actually, if you're in the top 20, you're getting it done. Been on the market since 1962. You might say that's bottom shelf whiskey. That's cheap stuff. Everything has its place. Well, maybe Rolling Rock. Maybe Rolling Rock, that has its place. Maybe Rockdale Light doesn't have its place. Oh well. But I still see it at Walmart. Somebody's buying it. Oh my gosh. All right, that's a beer. Versus Canadian Club Small Batch Classic 12. That's a big name, huh? This was introduced in 1984. No, it's not in the top 20 because it's a specialty edition, you know. But the original let me retract that. Not the original, but the current Canadian Club, the regular Canadian Club, is in the top. What is it, number 6? I'd have to look. It's very high, and it's even the regular Canadian Club is even one of the top-selling whiskey. I'll get it right. One of the top-selling liquor brands worldwide. Not just whiskey, but liquor overall. Canadian Club is one of the top in the world. Okay. No, Rich and Rare cannot fulfill that category. Alberto Placencia says, "Good morning, Ron. Good morning to you, Alberto." So we're looking at one of a variation of one of the top-selling whiskeys, liquors in the world, but this is a small batch, so it's not anywhere in the top 20. But it's popular. And then Rich and Rare, number 19 in the United States. So is this going to be much of a challenge? I don't believe so. Fernand, good stuff. Thank you, Fernand. I don't think it's going to be much of a challenge because I don't think that Rich and Rare could stand up in any way to Canadian Club Small Batch 12 year. Now, when you put Rich and Rare up against others of its ilk, like the current Canadian Club 5 year, I think it would do quite well. It did well against the old retired 6 year aged. In fact, it was a tie, so it won by default because it's over $4 cheaper per bottle. So that's a big difference. Now, if this is a tie, that would be the shock of a lifetime. Look how much darker the Canadian Club is. It is copper almost, whereas this is simply just light. It's gold, amber at the darkest, but it's really just gold. Do they add coloring? I have no knowledge of that. It could be. I don't know. I think the aging would make a big difference. 12 years versus, I don't know the exact date because Rich and Rare is a no age statement product, but it's probably 3 years. All right, so the Canadian Club you can get at some nice liquor stores. I'm talking about the 12-year small batch. Maybe like Winn-Dixie, I think I saw it over there. Yeah, Winn-Dixie and the Winn-Dixie, the Canadian Club Rye whiskey, the green label, yeah. But Mathern's doesn't carry any Canadian Club. They just don't. Walmart does carry the standard 5-year age Canadian Club. And that's where I bought the Rich and Rare, Walmart. And Walmart has all kind of like weird off the wall Scotch and Irish whiskey brands that you never heard of anywhere else, like, and rum. That whatever something and nephew extra proof rum, clear. I said, oh man, I never tried rum anyway. So all right, so color, I mean, no way they're the same. So I have to be very careful not to look. Not that it's going to make any difference. It's not. I mean, in a millisecond, I'm going to know which is which. But just for the sake of doing it, because like I said to another viewer, I do a round robin tournament. Every brand goes up against every brand, you see. Because he was saying, oh, you drinking all the time, you got a problem and all of this. And I was saying, no. And he was saying something along the, and I don't mind the comments, but he was saying something along the lines of like, oh, nobody wants to see this again and again and again. And well, I'm not too sure about that. And anyway, they can just pick what they want to watch, right? It's not like, you know, oh, I'm subscribed to the channel, I must see every video. I'm subscribed to lots of channels, and I definitely don't watch every video that people make. I watch some of them, you know, some. I'll give you an example. I'm subscribed to Blue Nose Beer Reviews. I don't really see too many reviews from him anymore, but I saw he does these beer fortnightly, like every 2 weeks, a beer hangout. He had one guest last night, and it was a 4-hour chat. Now, do you think I'm going to watch a 4-hour video of 2 people chatting about various subjects? I'm not going to watch that. But other people might enjoy it. They might say, oh, yeah, I love that little window on the world or whatever. But I mean, I have no interest in watching that. But see, that's the beauty of it. It's like television. You can watch what you want or don't watch it at all. Or listen to the radio or read a book. But the whole purpose of this is the round robin tournament. We match one against everything else. That may appeal to you. You may not care about it. You may occasionally look at it. It's all about choosing what you want. All right. Starting in 2 days, because tomorrow I'm not going to do a taste challenge, but starting in 2 days, I plan to do JW Dance versus all the other blended scotches that I own. And it's going to go around. It's not going to last as long because I don't have as many yet. But as I acquire more and build up my stocks, then we'll do around and around. And then after the scotch is done, then we're going to pick the next American blended whiskey, which I do believe is the King Square, which I'm very curious about. And then we'll go around the bend, you know, train coming round the bend. I know that was out of key. Wasn't that from Loaded, 1970? Train coming round. Okay. Train coming round. Lonesome Cowboy Bill buys a rodeo. Okay. Sad song. Sad song was recorded at the time, but was not used until Berlin, 1973, right? Do, 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 do. Sad song. I'm gone. Okay, aroma now. Now in aroma only, it's kind of tricking me up. You know, it's not that different. You say, oh, you're so stupid. You're so dumb. That's what happens when you start doing a video at 5:59 a.m. You just can't tell. No, it wouldn't matter. The time frame doesn't matter. No. No, it's just that the aroma is not that differentiated. Strange, peculiar, odd, and not to mention unusual. Yeah, you get that. If you've never had a Canadian blended whiskey, it's nearly impossible to describe it. You say, well, I've had bourbon. Yeah, well, it's just not going to be anywhere like that. It's nothing like that. It's a whole different world. A whole new world. Because there's a strange, pungent character. It's a full nose of, I don't know what it is. It's like a dough, some kind of strange dough. Dough. Well, I'm just telling you, it's not, it's, so this is a full nose here, and it's got some candy, some fruit, candy corn. You start to narrow it down is what you do. You try to, yeah, I had 2 eggs. I scrambled them up, and, you know, I mixed them up in the bowl, got them all good and mixed, and then I poured them in the extra virgin olive oil, you know, a thin sheen of that in the pan with the 2 slices of the Spam turkey Spam, you know, from Hormel. Oh, I'm sorry, Armour, right? Armour. I wasn't too pleased with the way Hormel makes Spam. Yeah. It's okay. My friend David gave it to me. I don't really go for the turkey. I mean, it's not bad, but it can't hold up to the original pork products, you know, Spam with whatever part of the pork they're using. Everything but the oink, probably. But and then I cut up some yellow onions and some jalapeno pepper, and I put black pepper and the Louisiana hot sauce. Oh, the Trappy's original hot sauce. And then I had a slice of extra sharp cheddar cheese that I placed on top as it cooked down, and it got melted, you know, and I folded it. Yeah, it was pretty nice with 3 cups of coffee. So I had a good breakfast and drank 3 cups of coffee. So I should be picking up this stuff correctly, you know. And I know I am. It's just full in the nose. Now I do think this is Canadian Club initially. It seems to have a slightly richer aroma, but I'm a little shocked because I thought the aroma would be vastly different, and it is not. What do you make of that? Okay, taste. Well, this is where it's going to be over. Well, well, well. Wood. Standard sweet whiskey flavor, corn, some fruit. But honestly, you could perhaps, if you didn't know any better, think this could be a whiskey from Kentucky or Indiana. No joke. You say, nah, you're going. No, I haven't gone crazy. It does have some bourbon-like, faint, not strong, faint bourbon character. Okay, over here. I think the very important thing about blind taste tests is that you're blind and you don't know. You think you know, but you don't know. And you may never know, but you might know. Wood. Bread. Some bourbon-like character. Now you say, oh no, this is turning into somewhat of a train wreck. No, I say more of a whiskey wreck. You saw me look at the bottle, the glasses. One was dark amber and the other one was gold. No, I said it was copper, not amber. And it shouldn't be any kind of, there should be no sort of perplexity here. Is that a word? If you're perplexed, you're involved in perplexity. I don't know. Come on, work with me, Whiskey, work with me. You get me a little embarrassed here on the live thing. Okay. Wait. Oh my gosh. Somebody else would have broken both of her arms. Do, 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 do. Well, I'm not going to break any arms, but, and I hope I don't break any glasses because I already broke one of these nice glasses John and Neely gave me. Didn't even make it a year, not even 6 months. What a heartbreaker. Do, 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 do. All right. If only, if only, if only. How do you think it feels when you've been up for 5 days straight? Listen, babe, how do you think it feels when you can't tell these vastly prized whiskeys apart? How do you think it feels? Well, it feels pretty scary is what it feels like. Overconfidence can really screw you up. Ask Mussolini. Well, you can't, but if you could ask Mussolini, you'd say overconfidence. It's a you know what, ain't it? Ask the Cubs, the Chicago Cubs. That is a pathetic situation. You got such a lead, a commanding lead, and you do this. This is what you do. This is what you provide your fans. And now you're holding on for dear life tonight. Not good, people. Not good. Not my problem. You're a fan, though. You're a fan. I know I'm a fan, but I don't worry. I'm not 13 years old. I'm not going to be up there worrying about these people. Okay. I'm trying to delay it. I'm trying to work around it. This is so. In Berlin, by the wall. All right. Oh, honey, it was paradise. All right. Caroline says, which whiskey is which? You can't taste it. All right. Hey, well, that's part of the I'll give you another example. Memphis, the Memphis Tigers come marching into New Orleans, hey, we're Memphis. Hey. We're the Memphis Tigers. We're playing lowly Tulane. Stinking rotten Tulane University. They're no good. They got nothing. Yeah, well, hey, I was there. Well, after Tulane finished with 40 points, and the University of Memphis finished with 24. Oh, you should have seen the long looks on those fans' faces with that long drive back to Memphis. They looked tired when the game started. My daddy said, yeah, they were probably in the French Quarter for 2 nights partying. They were like strung out, by the time game time hit. But the team, my father said the team was the Tigers were probably down there on it. I said, no, the coach ain't. The head coach of Memphis not going to let his players go to Bourbon Street night before a game. No, they just got beat. They got dominated, embarrassed, whipped, overconfidence. I'm getting dominated here. This should not be this. What's happening here should not be the case. This should be a clear-cut thing. It should be the easiest taste challenge on earth in history, and this is not supposed to be happening right now. Now, does that argue well for Rich and Rare? Oh, yes. And you've got your Rich and Rare fans out there that are going to chime in and say, hey, you know, it's fashionable to rip on it, talk bad about it. Yeah, bottom shelf, $7.49 a bottle. But hey, this thing can battle. I mean, Canadian Club, 12-year aged. From Beam Suntory, our friends at Jim Beam, our friends at Suntory, Tokai. And this is what's happening. Mama Monkey. Well, you think you know. Atum says, Ronald, you're looking really yummy today. Yeah, that's typical, though. Even on my bad days, I look yummy. Just on my good days, I look really yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got Ron in my tummy, and I'm singing old Lou Reed Velvet Underground songs. All right. Ron. Atum says, Ron, is there a worse beer than Camo Black? Is there a worse beer than Camo Black? Pourquoi the flowers? Yes. Super Brew 15 would fit that bill. I think Earthquake High Gravity 12%, if you could ever find it, and I pray that you don't, would work. They're worse. And Camo Black is monstrously bad. It's heroically bad. It's so bad you can't believe it. It's like almost like you have to admire its badness. That they would have the gall to put something in a can and sell it. But they do. People buy it. Why? I don't know. Gabe says, are you daydreaming? Still sleepy? You're so funny. You meant Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Yeah, not your so funny. I don't own a so funny. But where's my grammar police badge? I should be wearing that. Have you ever tried dead presidents? No. But I listened to the Dead Kennedys before when I went on a holiday in Cambodia. All right. I think this is the Canadian Club 12-year, and I think this is the Rich and Rare by virtue of a slightly more woody and charred flavor, but golly gee. I feel, in a way, I'm happy because it kind of proves the point that the taste challenges are a valid way to do it, the blind taste test, because you think you know, oh, you're so confident. Like Mussolini, I'm going to declare war, and I'm going to get all this territory in Europe. No, you're not. You're going to lose everything, and you're going to get killed. And they're going to hang you up by your dead body up by its feet. But see, I was hedging my bets, right? I was saying, yeah, it's not going to be a challenge, but you never know. You know, I was qualifying my statements. But still, I'm pretty shocked. Okay, let's see. Canadian Club 12-year. I'll pray it's Canadian Club 12-year. It is. Woo! I did it, but I'll tell you what. That was really disconcerting. You know what I mean? Atum says, Police Truck is perhaps the best punk song ever. Police Truck, never heard of that one. Ronald is being wildly esoteric this morning and metaphysical. Well, let me go read The Secret Doctrine by Madame Helena Blavatsky. All joking aside, I actually have a first edition printing of that. You say, what? What are you talking about? You got an original printing of the Secret Doctrine by Madame Elena Blavatsky? Where'd you get that? Let's not worry about where I got it. You don't worry about those things. You worry about your internet, and I'm gonna worry about my internet. All right. Because we're not going to start becoming all theosophical over here on the Hangouts. Little did the layman know that Ronald is a wizard. Ah, ha, 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 ha. These things, he says, are true. We're all human Aries too if we don't pledge allegiance to the